Right, now we are going to get moving. All right. Welcome everybody so far. This is the most people that I have seen on our stream so far. So this is really, really good. All right. So what is sharpening the saw? Okay, so I mentioned sharpening the saw before. It comes from a quote by a Dr. Stephen Covey. Okay, and he says that we must never become too busy sawing to take time to sharpen the saw. Okay, we must never become too busy sawing to take time to sharpen the saw. Okay, who wants to raise their hand and tell me what they think that means? Who wants to raise their hand and tell me what they think that means? Colonel, you may answer.
I think it means don't spend so much time perfecting it. Just go for what you want to do.
That's close. That's really, really, really close, actually. So thank you very much, Colonel. Aiden, did you have your hand up, or were you just scratching? Probably just scratching. All right. So the Colonel is right. It is about self-improvement, okay? But sharpening the saw, if you imagine, if you have a look at this chainsaw behind me, and you're working on a chainsaw, okay, and you're sawing logs every day, is this chainsaw going to get better at sawing logs, or is it going to get worse at sawing logs? What you're going to find is when this chainsaw is sawing through the first few logs, it's going really, really well, okay? But after a while, the blade will get dull because you're sawing through a lot of logs and you're wearing out the chain, right? It's getting a little bit less sharp every time you're sawing a new log. And then when you're sawing the same log later on down the track, it's going to feel a bit harder because you haven't improved the saw, you haven't sharpened the saw. So what we mean by sharpening the saw, it means that we need to continuously improve our methods as well as the way we are approaching a problem, okay? So when we approach a problem, obviously we need to continuously improve that, but our tools and our very bare basics, our own skills need to be improved, okay? So today's theme about sharpening the saw is all about improving your basics, okay? We're going to go through a few basic methods and then we're going to improve them, and that's going to be really, really fun, okay? I'll promise you that.